I do want to say congratulations to John Cena, but that's not why we are here. I am disappointed, WWE. This was the right decision to switch the title, the wrong decision to get us there. We knew this wasn't going to be a 5-star match. We weren't going to put this in the top 10 greatest WrestleMania matches of all time. This wasn't going to be Undertaker versus Shawn. We knew that this match wasn't going to have all the fans go home happy. We knew that this wasn't going to give us all that warm and fuzzy feeling inside of all of us. We all knew this. But this was supposed to be one of, if not the greatest moment in WrestleMania history. Wrestling is about moments and emotion. Where is the storytelling here? This was your penultimate moment of crowning your greatest champion in all of WWE history. I absolutely feel a little bit disrespected as a fan. The finish to this match was remarkably underwhelming. If this John Cena heel turn was about money and the bottom line, WWE, that product should have reflected that last night in the main event of WrestleMania 41. Smashing the biggest box office gate in WWE history, of course that was going to happen. You have people, taking out second mortgages for ticket prices, events, merchandise, etc. for all the things that they did this past week. Why did John Cena sell his soul to The Rock? Wasn't The Rock's name mentioned once, if not maybe twice, throughout this entire WrestleMania build? This was never really followed up on since Elimination Chamber, and instead Cena's heel turn was about a dysfunctional relationship with the fans for 20 years. Therefore, he's going to ruin wrestling. In their segments back and forth, Cena talks about Cody worrying about the fans way too much, what they think of him. But isn't Cena doing the right thing in this case? He's worrying too much about what the fans' perception of him have been throughout the last 20 years, that he has now turned on them, and he wants to ruin wrestling for everyone because of that? Make that make sense. I knew seeing Stone Cold come out before the main event to announce the attendance record for both nights, we were going to be left disappointed. I really thought we'd get some run-ins like last year. I was clamoring for Stone Cold to come in and help Cody Rhodes in the main event. I really thought we could have gotten an appearance from, maybe The Rock at least. He's been the catalyst behind this entire story. He's been the villain for well over a year now with his Final Boss character. Where was The Rock? Wasn't he advertised? He was plastered all over shirts, merchandise. An appearance from The Rock, could have potentially justified the finish for this main event. But instead, who did we get? Travis Scott. We almost got GTA 6 before Travis Scott finished walking down that aisle to the ring. He pulled the ref out. Shouldn't that have ended the match in a disqualification? Or at least should have compromised that ref for the entirety of the rest of the match? So your penultimate moment in the entire history of your company of crowning your sole record holder for the most world title wins of all time with 17 championship wins is because of a rapper who should have gotten his receipt from Cody Rhodes and the artist behind the WrestleMania theme. That's where we land. Travis Scott was better showcased, more so than arguably the best talent the WWE has had all time in Stone Cold Steve Austin. In this build, you have your white meat babyface, and you put him in the position where the crowd is booing him. The crowd that handpicked him ever since WrestleMania 38. WWE put Cody in this position. WWE put Cena in this position as well. We never should have gotten the Cena heel turn at the Elimination Chamber if we weren't going to follow up on it in the first place. Especially during the entire build to the biggest show of your entire year, that being the showcase of the Immortals. Personally, I would have thought we would have gotten a Cody heel turn, for this match or this year. But he sells way too much merchandise. He's too much of a good representation for a publicly traded company. So I understand the business decision to not turn Cody heel. A Cena heel turn we could have still gotten, but still could have been the right call. But we could have injected little bits and pieces here and there on the road to WrestleMania during the build. The subtleties of Cena calling his shots after Royal Rumble, entering himself into the Elimination Chamber, changing his shoes, capitalizing on Seth stomping out CM Punk, giving him the win at Elimination Chamber. We could have drawn this out back and forth, during segments on Raw or SmackDown leading up to WrestleMania, where Cena still could have tried to bury Cody on the mic. Cody could have said, "You know what, John? You're right. I'll lose the suit. I'll lose the pyro. I'll lose the entrance. I'll lose the woe. I can't unfortunately lose the tattoo on my neck because I'm not going to be sitting in a chair getting that tattoo removed because I'm going to be too worried about training to beat you at WrestleMania, to stop you from winning 17. But at the end of the day, John, the bell is going to ring. You know it. I know it. In the squared circle, you cannot touch me. Berate me all you want over the last several months and talk about my authenticity. Well, you know what, John? My authenticity is in that ring, where in 2025, the WWE Universe still chants, "You can't wrestle." Cena could have followed up with this, talking about, "Cody, you've taken everything from me. You still haven't learned nothing. This is what you wanted, Cody. You wanted to be champion this one time. You put in all of this work to hoist this belt up the one time. But at the end of the day, you didn't like the outcome, the aftermath of all of this. It is lonely at the top, kid," Cena could have mentioned. The friends you had in this business hoisted you up after your victory in the ring, but they've all turned your back on you. I was the one in private who told you, "Now here's the hard part, kid. The title weighs on you. It gets heavier and heavier by the day. I've done this 16 times before, being the flag bearer for this company that's made billions of dollars off of my back for 20 years, and never has it weighed on me once." We could have gotten the Cena heel turn during the main event of WrestleMania last night, with the ref getting a bump. Cena could have taken the title, throw it to Cody. The camera picks up the audio. What are you going to do, Cody? Are you going to choose them and do the right thing, or are you going to do what's best for you? Have I taught you nothing, Cody? On those long car rides up and down the road over the years? Cody could have still hesitated, and then Cena could have turned at that point in time and given the low blow to Cody, kicking him. Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania, we could have had Cena alone in the ring, telling the world that his time is running out, so he needed his time to be now to win 17 at WrestleMania 41. He could have said, "Cody, I knew that I couldn't beat you, so I did what was best for business, and that was to win 17. How are you going to follow up on this, WWE? Don't forget about the fans who have gotten you to the place that you are now at that $9 billion valuation. Give us some hustle, loyalty, and respect.